Well, we covered off Australia Day, and now we move to Saturday for Punters Inside Run. Mick Sharkie joins me as always. A lot of pressure on form analysts, mate, to get two meetings done in 24 hours and get it all done. But what do you make of the Valley? Our main event is the Australia Stakes. V8 we know is a fresh horse machine, races very, very fast when first up. But do you want to take the short price?
Probably not, but I think it's a case of 3-year-olds or bust in this race. Matty, I know Southport Tycoon, they're very keen to go Saturday to the Australia Stakes. Centify might also go that way. Look, the race has come up pretty thin, hasn't it? You know, apart from the 3-year-olds, V8, Brave Mead, Centify, Southport Tycoon, the rest, they're sort of listed grade, off-season 100 benchmarkers, really. It's a Group 2 in name only, this race. So we need one of the 3-year-olds to put up a good performance to give this race a bit of clout. I think V8's your most likely winner. I think there's a really good roughie in this race. Stephen Brown can turn a horse around. He's got Zephus, who's got a decent record, Matty, and he started sort of $5 or $6 in carnival-type listed and Group 3 races, you know, anywhere from Queensland, Sydney down to Melbourne during the last 12 months. So he was a big, big price when markets went up. I know he's had a change of stable, but he's still the same horse, I think.
Well, as far as he's concerned, he is. All right, well, I'll go with V8 as well. I think as a fresh runner, it's hard to fault. It's had 2 fresh runs, unbeaten, one debut by 6 lengths, and then come home and won a Group 3 McNeil. Damien Lane has been on this horse for all 3 wins, and we know how well Damien's riding at the moment. You could argue that he's riding as well as J-Mac, and J-Mac gets all the glory. What about your best bets at the Valley on Saturday?
First part of the card, Matty, race 4, number 2, Running By. She's won the last 2. Probably should have won first up. She's drawn well. Just beautiful placement here from the Mar Eustace team. They're just stepping her slowly through her grades. So I think it's a great option. $2.40, I'll take that. And race 5, number 2, another one for the Mar Eustace team. Extra 2. Talented horse. They upped it in class just before the break and probably just came up a little bit short, you know, in a race like the Creswick. Sandown win was good. I think it's the right sort of horse to see win this race.
Yeah, I'm with you on Running By. It just looks well placed in this race. Been accepted at 3 or 4 around the country, as we often see with the Mar Eustace stable, but just looks the right race to take that next step going up in grade. And it was really impressive when getting to the front at Randwick last start. And I think you can start the day with Acid Wash. I know you still wear yours around the house, the Acid Wash jeans, but I had 2 seconds and then stepped up from 1,200 to 1,400 metres at Cranbourne, won by 6 lengths, hardly touched. And the second and third horse have come out since and run first and second in their next race. So Jamie Carr sticks. So I think you can put some money in the bank with Acid Wash on the first race 1, number 1, as we start. We get to Randwick, mate, and it's not a bad card at Randwick, and their main race is Carrington Stakes. I found it a tricky race. Did you come up with anything in the Carrington?
You know, Matt, sometimes a good colt just needs a bit of focus. And Maximal, number 4, returns a gelding here, and you never know. It might just be the missing ingredient. He certainly looked a bit sharper in his trials this time around. We know he's a very good horse. I think gelding might be the making of this fella. I'm going to try Maximal first up, albeit 1,400. We all know it's short of his best, right? But I just think we'll try him here and see if the big snip is going to pay dividends.
I'm hoping that the big snip is going to pay dividends for Zoo Tiger, who's now a gelding in this preparation. And with Rose Hill runner, second up run at Rose Hill a fortnight ago was good. And it's only won the 1 race. It's been a long time between drinks, but maybe getting up to 1,400 with only 54.5 kilos. This horse has been placed twice at Group 1 level, but maybe now as a gelding, the snip has done the job for Zoo Tiger. What about your best bets at Randwick on the weekend?
Race 8, Matty, number 10, Union Army. Really good win.
Good win.
Last start. Yeah, I think this is a horse on the up and still well placed at the weights in a race like this. So I think he'll win. Race 4 is an interesting race. Glory Days is the favourite at even money, but Helsing was really well backed at its Australian debut, number 3. Probably just got into an awkward spot in running there. I would be interested in Helsing there to cause a minor upset against Glory Days.
I've been having a little bit of luck in the midways and highways of late, and I'm going to stick with that. Race 2, number 13, Magneteer. Lightly raced. Loved his first try at the mile at Randwick 3 weeks ago. Third behind Built, who's come out and won again since, so the form's been franked, and gets the identical draw, 1600. So I'll go with race 2, number 13, Magneteer, to be my best, and hopefully put some money in the bank after I bring out the acid wash denims.
I think there's still a place for it, Matty, to be honest, acid wash. Remember the acid wash, the denim jackets in the acid wash?
Yes.
Like cut the arms off and you have the little frayed edges. Got to bring that back, surely.
I don't know about cutting the arms off because there's not a lot of muscle left on these ones. Mate, thanks for that. It's a busy weekend of racing, but great to be back talking racing. We look forward to a great autumn and look forward to talking to you next week, Shark.
Good on you, Matty. You and your saggy pipes have a good weekend.
We will. See you next time on Punters Inside Run.
You win some, you lose more. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.